welcome everyone to this week's Stuzi and Fox Show. The week that will be forever known as the Sausage Roll Stream. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome to tonight's show. What you can see in front of you is the Koenigsegg work in progress livery that I've got at the moment. We won't be working on this tonight unless we get the sausage roll finished nice and early. But I did do some work on Venom's face during the week on his body. It's just really the carnage tentacles that I need to put all the detail into. But that's going to be plenty of layers because there's lots of them and there's lots of detail in each one. So that's what I plan to sit down and do tomorrow, or what I would have been doing tonight if I wasn't painting sausage rolls. So yes, we will be getting a move on with that shortly. Just let me spread my streamer out. I hope everybody is well. I think that's about it. Just share some tweets. Bear with me just a few minutes, guys. Don't know why it seems to think that I'm in some kind of Forza sound thing, but I'm not. Clearly. What am I spreading my stream about? I'm spreading my stream about on Facebook. Nope, that's the wrong picture. Download sausage roll. Thank you. So now I have the sausage roll on my phone. Let's go and get into the Greg's car. Because you can't do a sausage roll and not put it on an appropriate car. So it's probably going to be a very British themed stream, and I apologise to my American viewers. Everybody loves sausage rolls. Welcome, Karen. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Hello? Well, there's nobody there, so that was promising. I think it is, but I don't hear him. But that is normal for a wild fox. Welcome, Rob. Welcome, Phil. Welcome, Toasty. Welcome, Karen. Potentially a fox, yes. But I don't know what's happened to him. But he seems to have gone mute. Woohoo! I can hear something. I can hear something.
Was that a response?
Turn the volume down because you're shouting at me in my ear now. Welcome. Who are you and what is it you do?
Well, I saw my name on the door. And I'm like, ooh, I'm too late by about 2 months.
Yes, it's been approximately 13 weeks. 15 if you if you really go back, you've done one stream in the last 15 weeks.
Wow.
Not that I was counting. But my Mortal Kombat livery took me like 7 weeks. That's how I know.
Okay.
You've missed some stuff.
Okay. Sorry.
Well,
I have.
not really though. You know what it's like around here.
I've seen
Yeah,
paint dry
yeah,
before.
you haven't actually really missed much.
I haven't actually really lived either, but that's just personal.
It is good to see you here.
Yeah, well, you can't see me, but how the hell are you, my friend? I haven't spoken to you
I'm not too bad. I have a slight concern going towards Goodwood, but I'm not going to really discuss it on stream. It's not like super private or anything, but it is medical related. I don't want to resolve the issue, but if I don't and it kicks in over Goodwood, it's going to be an unpleasant weekend. So I might have to go to the dentist.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
no,
No, not that this time. I already got that looked at. Well, since you were here last, I have been vaccinated. But my 5G signal isn't helping my stream any bit, so no.
Is it not?
Which is a bit rubbish.
Oh shoot.
Well, I'm hoping with my next jab, it'll totally boost the stream to 4K. Yeah.
Awesome! Awesome! Wow, HDR.
Yeah, so we in the stream tonight we have Phil, Toasty,
So-
Karen, Rob, Subdiffusion, Subdifudog, you, Sub, and also DOR Charlie as well.
Hello.
Welcome,
hello.
guys.
My name is PTGforza, painter, animator extraordinaire. Although I'm actually considering doing the whole painting thing, just concentrating on
Well,
a whole lot more.
I thought you'd done that anyway. But you know that thing you said that you'd approach somebody about? The secret project that you didn't tell me about, but that you told someone else about.
Oh.
He came in to me and went, I've got really bad reception and I'm away camping. Could you look at this for me?
Oh, the son of a word, I can't.
But the thing is, he didn't say what he wanted me to look at, so I've given him a few ideas, but I don't know what it is he wants me to actually do, and he hasn't yet been in touch to confirm, so who knows? But yeah, it was like, we've got this really great idea, do it for me.
Damn him. So do I have to put you in on this?
No. He's given me a little like project document, and I'm gonna try and assess what it is he wants me to do, and then pretend like I don't even know what it is. When you like reveal it, I'm like, oh, how surprising! Even though I helped construct it from the inside.
Really? Why do you build me up?
Oh, since you were here last, I have been on TV. Well, on a stream, but still, my face appeared on TV. Now, I thought about it, and in 2014, when I did the Mars bar, that was through Connect, so not the best camera in the world, at a bit of a distance, and blah blah blah. You didn't really get to see me, and only real followers will have ever seen pictures of me floating about, because there's not that many. But yes, my whole face was revealed on stream on Friday night during the McLaren Forza stream, which was very cool.
Are you getting
I have not. Well, do you know what? It seems to have brought out some weirdos. Not that I'm going to talk too much about it publicly tonight, but yeah, it's definitely. But yeah, it's definitely brought out some weirdos, and yeah, I'm wondering now whether I should have kept my face hidden. Yeah. Well, see, I'm at work, and they're like, "Why are you still?
My question.
Why are you still wearing a mask?" I'm like, "Have you been fully vaccinated yet?" Like, no. Well, neither have I. So shut up. Not to mention, I'm actually hiding behind it. What else has happened? Rob has been fully vaccinated. He got his second jab the other day, so congratulations to him.
Awesome. My second jab is due about the same time Goodwood is, so I'm like, you know, thinking that'd be late.
Rob, as he's just mentioned there, if you recall back, he was approached about a livery for the Funko, the buggy style vehicle. Yes.
The Funko 7 thing. I started turning them into
yes.
RC cars.
Rob has designed a livery for one, and it should be brought to life this weekend in real life. So that's going to be brilliant.
Oh. Wow.
So that'll be what, the third PTG painter to have livery on a real car.
That is really badass. Well done, Rob. Congratulations. You must be well stoked, you know.
I found out that Robbie, not only is she a fantastic photographer, but she's also the same height as me. And she does not consider herself to be short, yet she is the same height as me.
Well, because it's quite socially acceptable to be female.
True,
short.
that females can be shorter than males, on average, but
not socially acceptable, socially expected. Not.
But still, mathematically, I'm not the shortest PTG member, and that's all that these people need to know.
Are you basing this on the fact that Carwin's only 9 years old and got a PTG card?
No.
Okay.
So, what are you most looking forward to about the actual Festival of Speed that is in the starts, calendar-wise, 1 month today, but actually it's 4 weeks and 2 days. So,
you know what I'm looking
meeting up with your mates. Yeah, but I knew you were going to say that, so that's why I asked you about Goodwoods.
I just want to hang out with some PTG guys and just absolutely chat rubbish, because that's what it's all about. You know, it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait for it. Just to let loose and hang around the campfire or something.
Nobody's going to...
It's gonna be.
Do you remember when we went camping last time and nobody brought any spoons or any tea or any coffee?
I really want to say now that to sound impressive, I put a spoon on my camping list.
I have got a spoon on my camping list.
I told you to put a spoon on your bloody camping list. Last time we were using.
The lid of the Tupperware, yeah.
Tub lid. It wasn't like a
yeah.
It was a celebration tub. Spoon that into your gob, Elliot. Hey. It's okay, we can use Silverstone as a bib.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Somewhere in there is a logo I need to ungroup.
Can't believe that I gave away.
He didn't, he just asked me for assistance with it and then never actually specifically told me what he wanted me to assist him with.
Well, I can tell you that it's going to be
he's giving me.
Bad. It's gonna be
it does look interesting, and like I say, he's given me a document where he's written some stuff in it, but he didn't tell me exactly what he wanted me to do with that information. Whether he wants me to add more or flesh out the stuff he's already got. Right, so tonight I was supposed to be painting.
What are you doing?
My Venom livery as the second part for my Carnage Koenigsegg. And I actually did some work.
I can smell.
Well, I did some work on it. That's just you, not me. I did some work on him during the week. On Monday, I managed to get some painting done, and okay, thank you for that.
Did my mic mute?
No, I don't know. I was trying to talk, so I don't know. Yeah, so I did some during the week, and he's actually looking pretty good. He just needs the work done on his on the Carnage tentacles. Let's bring him up so you can see. So this is what I was supposed to be painting. That, right? And it's just the red that needs done pretty much. There's a little bit on his tongue that I still want to fix, but it's just the red that needs done. But last week we were racing in the FTC series, and I didn't do great on Saturday. The Ferrari wasn't well suited to Spa, and even though Knuckles has done a fantastic job so far for this FTC season. Like I finished 4th in the first race, and at Le Mans I finished quite well as well. Anyway, the car just was not suited to Spa, and what makes it good, like over everything else, is its top speed, but it doesn't have the acceleration to get there very quickly. So any type of straight, all the other cars were out accelerating me, and I did rubbish. But anyway, during that race, somebody has a Greg's livery, and there was then a discussion about painting sausage rolls, and it was decided that I should paint a sausage roll. And FTC Sergio, who is a good friend and a bit of a pee taker, says that he's got to be perfect. Like, I think you've come to the right painter for that. Like,
I would have gone for a sausage and bean melt personally.
well, I might do other baked products. It depends on on how my livery goes together. Because if this suits it perfectly and I don't need anything else on it, then why bother? But if I do need something else on it, then I might do like a bake, or like call this a vegan sausage roll or something like that.
Oh, well, Lidl do a mighty fine.
No, Thomas the Bakers in Yorkshire. They do cheese straws. They're amazing.
Yeah, I definitely get.
Well, you should. It's good.
I get my tea delivered.
I bought myself some Yorkshire tea yesterday.
Wow, I missed a lot of interesting conversation there, hey. Hey, old lad, how's your tea?
Don't take piss, like you'll get praise.
Hey, I can't say that on the channel.
That was pretty good, actually.
Sound like them come report from down south.
Yeah, so this is the sausage roll. This is going to be as good as I can make a vinyl of a sausage roll. Well, see, I've tagged them in. I don't really like their sausage rolls that much. I much prefer their cheese and onion pasties.
Me and Miss T one year went through this whole sausage roll connoisseur stage, and we just went and experimented with every single sausage roll we could find. Not in that sort of weird way, but it turns out that the Shell Garage sausage brunch with cheese inside the pastry was the best. Well, and we took a long time experimenting with it.
Yeah, I can imagine. Greg's this sausage meat for me is a bit loose, like a bit too mushy.
Oh, whatever you do, do not go to the frozen section and get a bird's eye home baked sausage.
Yeah, they are just mush. Yeah. Do you know you can buy Greg's frozen sausage rolls now from Iceland? Cook them at home.
More importantly, you can get Greg's sausage and cheese bean melt. That's more important, I'm afraid. You can't get donuts there.
No. I'm more of an iced finger guy myself.
I bet you are. I don't say that.
Right, so what I'm doing is I'm using a solid shape that's had the transparency reduced, and as you'll see, it layers over itself, which usually when you were shading and stuff you would want to avoid, but as I'm trying to replicate layers of pastry, it being darker in some places and lighter in some places where it unevenly layers over itself is useful. So what else has been happening? I got my PTG shirt last week, Friday. Yep. Well, you say soon, but
Look, I live in optimism and hope. It's a wonderful little place, mainly occupied by me. So just let me have my little fancies, will you?
So yeah, you will be lucky if it arrives. You go to it. Karen is telling me off for not having already bought you one and just got the money back from you when you had the chance. Like, well, yeah, well, see,
She's
that's
got
the
a
thing.
point,
She's got a point. It's not making me feel bad for something I didn't do.
You are my responsible adult, Stuzi.
I should have bought you a shirt anyway. But it's like 40 quid. She's like, yeah, but you just got paid. So, when did we have that kind of money?
Well, since you got paid, apparently.
The mask does fit nicely. I don't know if it offers the best protection, but it does fit nicely and it does look good. You don't have to keep moving it and repositioning it while you're talking and stuff. It fits really nicely. But it is just like a single layer bit of cloth. So I'm not sure how much protection it actually offers. But I do catch people looking at it when you're out. Because obviously most people just wear like a plain black mask or a plain medical one. And although you do see people with like ones with butterflies on or skulls on and stuff. And mine says PTG on it.
Pretty flowers.
And yep, which is lies. And Rob, yours is actually completely unique to you because the bits on yours that has white, the bits on yours that have white, like a white triangle coming down towards the center. On mine, it's orange, but when I was making yours, I couldn't figure out how to make it orange, so it's white. So it's completely unique to you. I will say though, my Facebook followers this week have had a right laugh. So if you don't already follow me on Facebook, you should. It's entertaining.
I still haven't gone back.
Oh, you missed a lot of fun. You missed yesterday's fun, and then all Friday's fun. No, Sunday's fun.
I see you got a Patreon
Yes,
page and whatnot
yes.
too.
And you know what? My mum and dad both liked it, and neither of them subscribed to it. I didn't expect them to, but when they both liked the post, I was like, oh, that was nice. Went and clicked on the link to see if I had any subscribers, and I still don't.
Lovely paternal love.
Yeah.
It's happening, isn't it? So proud of him. If only there's anything more I could do for him.
So, what are you working on, Fox?
No gang.
Ah, I thought you said no, you weren't doing Liu Kang.
Well, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm just. You see, I'm differing about. I really am. I really don't know what I'm doing at all. I really should be doing some of this stuff that you don't know about, which you might know about, which you really should know about, and I'm gonna be upset if you really do actually know about it.
I do know about it.
But anyway, I don't really want to do that public. Yeah. That's really everything. Well. Anyway, I was gonna be doing some of that, getting some frames and stuff ready for the opening stuff. Waiting for Dan to turn up with the parts, but I can't do that now. I was going to do it on FM7 as well. I was going to paint this on FM7 so I didn't have to show off my catalogue and whatnot, see what I was doing. But I can't paint on FM7 because I paint booth, it starts to crash. Yeah. So yeah. Oh.
I was asking what you were painting. But yeah, so Liu Kang, right? I took a load of photos of Kerry's Scorpion livery earlier on today. I was totally in the zone photo-wise. They are amazing, right? And I know this because A, the photos look really good, and B, when I then try to do my own livery, my Sub-Zero one, before we started on stream, I've taken about 15 photos, and I think maybe 5 of them are good. Whereas all of Kerry's were good. I think it's easier taking photos of someone else's work because you're working on what catches your eye rather than the painter trying to hide things or not from that angle, or you know.
I would highlight
Yeah.
this because it took a lot of work.
Because if you're not showing off the side or the bonnet, what's the point in looking at it? Whereas on Kerry's, I've got focusing on some of the details here and there and stuff. So the idea is that we're going to do a big photo shoot with them, and I'm looking for a volunteer to help me. I was going to do it today, but I realised that painting the sausage roll and doing that probably wouldn't work time-wise. So maybe tomorrow, early tomorrow, if anybody's about to help me with an FH4 photo shoot, I would greatly appreciate it. But if Fox is painting Liu Kang, which he's just said he is, then I'll need to wait until Fox has finished Liu Kang before doing all three together at once. See, remember when I asked you earlier, you should have said, yes, I'm going to paint Liu Kang, and then I'd have been like, right, okay, I'll hold off taking photos.
A reply?
No, I've got used to that.
Sometimes, Village, yes.
1 in 10 messages gets a reply from Fox.
Well, only the good ones count, you know. Well, only the ones I think I can make a joke out of.
But I'm glad that you're doing better. I'm really glad that you're here with us tonight. It's good to have you.
Thank you. It's good to say. Well, I've been trying to get back into the booth, really, not frantically, but trying to put some extra emphasis on it, because mentally I'm getting better. I'm not where I was, which is huge, really. So I'm like, okay, well, let's try and repair some of what we used to do. So I did some animating. I did the pigs and space thing. Like, well, yeah, I'm kind of ready to go back to painting semi full time. You know, so you know what, let's give it a pop tonight. I've been meaning to and trying to for the last couple of weeks, but other things have popped up while I've been asleep. Because, well, that's the effects of silly medications. But yeah, I'm back. Back in the new.
I knew you were going to say that.
I know. I'm a sheep to the advertising.
It was the way you said "I'm back." It had the rhythm that meant that you were going to continue on with the next part of that.
Okay, well,
that's a bit better. We've been watching a lot of TV. Do you know how much Trailer Park Boys content there is?
An absolutely ludicrous, like 12 seasons plus Out of the Park, plus animation series, plus all sorts. It's an. I haven't watched all of them Out of the Park.
Yep. So there are 1, 2, 3 Out of the Park seasons. The 2 seasons of the animated series, 12 seasons of the main series, at least 4 special episodes that are either 40 minutes long or an hour and a half long or 2 hours long. Yep, we watched the SwearNet one today, which is the actors playing themselves, not Julian and Ricky and stuff, and Bubbles is Mike, and he's a right bugger. That's a nice way to put it, but yeah, he's much more like Randy, Ricky, and angry, and it's funny though. Although I tell you, the amount of times I would have just I'd have gone to prison for murdering Jim Leahy 50 times. Half the time what he does is fairly harmless, and there's other times he messes them up so badly that I don't know why they've left him alive.
It's good for ratings.
There was a bank robbery the other day, yesterday actually, in an episode we were watching. They were robbing a bank, and he was there trying to win Julian's love, totally ruin the bank robbery and stuff, and just pop him, just shoot him, and then he never had this hassle again.
Yeah, but then you'd need that weird Italian guy to be the enemy and the main focus of hate and anger.
Yes, Cyrus.
You know what I'm talking about? Cyrus.
The thing is, I'm watching Fargo at the moment as well, and that's got weird Italian guys in it. And I knew who you were talking about, but you weren't talking about the same program. The new series is on Channel 4. It's actually really good. It starts off and you're like, I don't know how I feel about this. This season hasn't been as good, but all the other ones, you're like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. And then within like 40 minutes, an hour, you're totally hooked. It's really well done, like smartly done. And most of the stories, like the different seasons, all link into each other in one way or another. I think in the first one, Billy Bob Thornton is like an assassin, and he's mixed up with an estate agent in a small town, and like in Fargo, which is like North Dakota or something, where they all speak a bit funny, and it's a small town, and then the different seasons had different characters, but all based around the same area. It's good though. It's on. I think it's on Netflix or Amazon. You should definitely watch it.
Well, I always thought that Billy Bob Thornton had just.
Yes, he does. Do you know your Amazon account still works? Yeah.
Is it really?
No, you do. No, that's how I get to watch Amazon.
Oh, aren't you lucky? So I've never watched Amazon Video, apart from the Grand Tour. That's the only thing I've ever seen on Amazon.
We've watched a couple of things on them. The Boys was Amazon.
Yeah, but when that was out, you had to go to Stars or something else or something like that. Shit, yeah. Pay for it. I'm like, no, I'm paying that rubbish. I want to watch it for free. TV show.
I worked it out that for movies and F1 in 4K, I'm paying £80 a month to Sky.
Wow. I don't pay for Sky. The only thing I pay for on Sky now is.
Well, see, I was just thinking yesterday. I was like, if we cut down to just the movie channels and just the sports channels, we could probably survive quite well and reduce our money. But I don't know how that would affect our Sky Q. And you after experiencing Sky Q, you can't go back to a standard planner where you can only record 2 things at once.
You get used to it. I mean, we barely use our Skybox at all.
That's the same, yeah, Netflix. We watched, that's another thing, we watched Wonder, and we watched, no, I didn't,
that cool?
Not really, no. And we watched The Mandalorian as well. It was alright. I don't know what the huge fuss was about, but I enjoyed watching it more than I enjoyed watching WandaVision, which was just weird.
Oh, literally.
So yeah, we watched those. Season 1 and 2, I think. Is it 2? Yeah, there's only 6 episodes or something, is it, per season? So yeah, we did 1 and 2. Yeah. It's not like, again, Trailer Park Boys, where there's 12 seasons.
Did you get goosebumps when Luke enters? Came in?
No.
You have no soul.
You say that, but I thoroughly enjoyed the Grand Prix this weekend. And I never once believed that anything was going to come for Charles Leclerc, despite him having qualified on pole position. Like, oh, Ferrari's on pole, oh, that was clever for them. Well done. Doesn't make a difference to the results of the race, but well done to them. And do you know what? It didn't make a difference to the results of the race. No.
It really didn't at all. It didn't really make much difference after the first spot.
I think he lasted like 2 laps. And then Hamilton was past him.
It was the first time he led a goal.
Yeah, well, since 2019 was when they had Mexico. was when they had super duper engines, and Mexico was good for them. I don't think they won. I think it might have been Verstappen that won, but they were quite good at Mexico that year, and that was the last time that they had a properly good engine against Mercedes and stuff. Yes.
Oh, the illegal one. Yeah. They were the one with the red.
And yeah, Robbie's right. That race was
That was a
mental,
great engine, that
and
was.
Baku is always crazy.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not always crazy, and I refute anybody who says it is, because quite often it's like, oh, it's a race where anything can happen.
Well, in 2019, Sebastian Vettel deliberately crashed into Lewis Hamilton during the race, right?
Yeah, I know it's generally quite fun. It's always quite fun. It's like,
2020, it never happened.
It's like, oh, anything can happen.
And 2018, both the Red Bulls crashed into each other after Ricciardo was flying through the grid. And looking good for a win. And then this year, not only did Stroll's tyre explode, I wish that was a nasty crash. I'm actually glad he was okay. I don't like him, but I'm glad he was okay. That was a big one. 190 miles an hour, big crash. Not what you want to see, not at all. I mean, crashes at Baku are expected. Qualifying totally took the mick. But it was funny, and it was interesting nonetheless. But my wife Karen, she had to go back to work on lap 45, and she's like, if nothing happens, just tell me what happens when I get back. But if something interesting happens, I'll watch it when I get back in. So I'm like, right, okay. And then like a lap and a half later, Verstappen's tyre explodes. I think that qualifies as interesting. And
see, I kind of feel sorry for Verstappen, but I actually really don't, because it makes me
well, I felt really bad for Verstappen at the time, because oh my god, now Lewis Hamilton's gonna win the race. He's not gonna score any points. Then Lewis Hamilton accidentally knocked on what is called magic brake, and what it does is it changes the brake bias to 90% front brakes to warm them up for the practice start and the warm-up lap and stuff, and he accidentally knocked it on. So when he braked for turn 1, his wheels instantly locked because they were at 90% brake pressure. When 3% is a big difference in brake pressure, then being at 90% is like all you have to do is whisper at them and they'll lock. And that's what happened. And he went straight on, and it was hilarious. It was brilliant. He got beaten by Nikita Mazepin. And yes, I know that was a bit like saying, oh, well, Lewis Hamilton got to overtake Michael Schumacher when he came back and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really count, but still. So, yeah. It was a good race. The championship stays where it is at the top, but loads of people got a big boost near the bottom, like in the top 10. So we've got Gasly, who's doing well. Leclerc's in the top 10, I think. Both the McLarens are in the top 10, but I think it's Norris's 4th or 5th, and then Ricciardo's like 9th or something. But that's both the McLarens, when both the Ferraris aren't even in the top 10. And I think Ferrari are just 2 points ahead of McLaren in the constructors, which is going to be a spicy one going forward to the rest of the season, especially since, as of now, pretty much nobody is developing their car for this year any further. And also, part of the reason that Red Bull are so strong this year is because Honda brought forward their next year's engine to this year. So okay. That's why Red Bull are doing specifically well this year, is because as part of Honda leaving at the end of this year, they brought forward the All Singing All Dancing 2022 spec engine and made it the 2021 spec engine instead. And so Red Bull are the only team that didn't bring a new engine, a brand new engine for Baku. Ferrari did, and Mercedes did, and Renault did, and they still won. So look at that what you will. I'm absolutely, like, if Red Bull won every race this year, as long as it was exciting, I wouldn't mind. And also, if he beats Lewis Hamilton, I'll worship him. That move on Mick at the end of the race was shocking, especially since he was a lap down. So right at the end of the race, you remember when Bottas took second place off Stroll in 2019, right on the line? Mick Schumacher had come up behind Mazepin just not long before the line and pulled to the right to pass him, only for Mazepin to jerk right, trying to defend the position before he then moved out the way. But at those speeds, jerking that much against your teammate who is so far out of your league, you're in a different formula. It's disgraceful. Disgraceful.
Well, look what happened to George when he thought.
Yeah,
Bottas.
exactly. And Bottas actually didn't. We've all seen the replays. He didn't. But yeah, look what that was, a $1.4 million crash they kept saying during the weekend.
Yeah. Huge.
People see it's Mazepin as a funny joke, but he's not. He's dangerous. Yeah.
The liability. It's a revolving hazard. But hey ho.
Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right.
Yep.
And do you know who do tend to have airplane crashes? IndyCar. So I've been watching the IndyCar races. Now I'm not up to date with them. To be up to date with them, I'd have to have watched them long ago. Like, I haven't even watched the Indy 500 yet. It's on my planner. But by not watching them, I make...
They've made that many Indiana Jones films?
Yeah. But by not watching them, it's kind of ensuring that I can give them a bit more attention and actually focus on what's happening rather than just having them on in the background. And so I've been following that pretty good. But see, when they crash, they have airplane crashes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's properly scary. Jerking marzipans and sausages, what have you walked into? Welcome PTG Dano, it's good to see you.
Dano with a big mouth. You dirty little rat.
He needed some assistance.
I know everything, Dano.
Which is pretty much the only assistance he's going to get from me until after he's built the tent. Although, if I need to build my own tent, I saw one last week that's just like a flip foldy one. I think it would qualify more as a kiddie's play tent than a camping out tent, but you just flip it and it flips out into a tent. But I don't imagine it being warm, but then there's a good potential that I might not need it to be warm because, you know, it's July, but also it's England, so... Yeah.
Well, at least it's not Scotland.
Yeah.
You know, so it might be warm.
Karen tells you to go somewhere.
South.
No. No. Just somewhere off. Well,
how you doing, honey? I hope you are well.
Well, what's been said is that there's a potential 2-week delay to the 21st, and that puts us at the 5th, which is this Goodwood week but Monday the 5th, and Goodwood is that weekend. But I really hope that because they've not said, oh, by the way, we might be closed. And what I might do is message them and say, if this happens, does this affect you? Blah blah blah. If this doesn't happen, yes. And like I say, they've not said anything about it not happening. And I've decided, even if it doesn't happen, I'm still going camping. So we're still going. Thank you, Franks, too, for the follow. You are watching.
That's Chuck. That's Chuckles. That's
Amanda. Oh, hello, Amanda. I think I recently followed you on Twitter. Welcome to the stream.
I'll give a nickname is Chuckle Bunny.
Which explains the Twitter handle.
Chuck. Yeah.
Yeah, Chuckles. It's good to see you, Chuckles. It's a shame actually I won't get to see any of you guys in July, because I won't be coming to the house. Not unless like Dan decides to randomly stop at yours on the way back or whatever, but I think that would be pointless. Yeah, we could give him a quick tour of Brooklands.
We could.
Mercedes Museum is free.
And Brooklands is on telly.
Yeah, it's on telly. No, that's at the McLaren Museum, my Dr. Pepper, the McLaren factory.
The infamous Dr. Pepper.
What are we going to do if it's that hot while we're away?
If we meet anyone from McLaren at Goodwood, I will make you pizza.
I think it's been... No, because then you'll have to admit that we were trespassing, and I think it will have been removed by then. Considering it was put there in 2017.
They could have removed us. What are they going to do with the ball? You know? We're a bit more easier to see.
We were hiding in the bush, they couldn't see us.
You were on kid.
Trying to get the right yellow, but the yellow looks too bright when I apply it. Sausage roll's looking good though.
You gonna put a little
I think that would look one on the livery. Might potentially look one.
Put a ketchup stain over the
a blob of just red goo.
Ketchup. Yeah, we know you're obviously going to texture it and whatnot. Do I have to tell you how to paint as well?
That makes a change.
You know, put in some waxy mayonnaise. Go on. What's going to be a first? I taught you how to paint. Told you all about the grid.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Did you know? Yeah.
Luckily though, I managed to revert back to my old skills and paint the sausage roll by eye.
Oh, get you in your crusty vision.
BF Lampy, thank you. BT Lampy, thank you for the follow.
That's Lampy. Hey Lampy. I know Lampy.
You know everybody.
I haven't played Fortnite with Chuckles. Do you play Fortnite with Chuck?
Well, this, if you have not noticed, is a Greg's sausage roll.
No, it's not. It's mine. It's Elliot's.
Can't be yours. It's not at Burger King.
Well, wait till I download it.
I saw Burger King getting slagged on Twitter last week. People were saying, I've never met anybody who would go out of their way to go to Burger King. And I'm like, haha,
Oh,
you've never met PTGforza. I've seen him go out of his way twice in one day.
Come for a day trip with me. Come on, enjoy it. We'll get some straws and some ketchup.
Oh, and we.
Jeez, who doesn't go out? Who doesn't go out?
I had Burger King for lunch.
Mad.
Yeah.
See? And you went out your way not to go.
We went to Subway last week, and my wife, she said we should go to.
Exactly. So you went out your way not to go.
My wife prefers Subway, because she likes salads and stuff. But they keep getting in our orders wrong. And a few weeks ago, I put through an order, and my wife really likes a Chipotle Southwest sauce, so I'd added loads of that stuff. Like at 45 pence ago, I'd added like 5 dips, and they didn't send any. So when I complained on Just Eat, they gave me the whole price of my wife's meal back. So now every time they don't get it right, I'm like, complain. Here's £6.50 back. Thank you very much.
Wow, yeah. I was talking to Carwin all the way through that.
That's okay. I'm not really talking to you anyway.
That's okay, I'm used to that. Shoot, I should like to be married to you.
Yeah.
What you said.
My wife wouldn't let me.
No. Breaking the law or some other shit, I don't know what it is. Legal binding document, who knows? Contractual.
Yeah, it's something about me being hers.
And I'll kill any man who gets in my way.
She can hear you, and I don't think she's going to take kindly to your impressions. Because your voice, to come through the stream, has to come through the TV.
You see, I'm on medication now. My mind is not my own. It's actually a medical fact. My mind is not my own. I'm on meds to make this happen.
Right. You act like you're the only person. God.
I know. I'm not the only person. Oh God.
Don't you know who I am?
It's not about knowing.
Ah. Fox doesn't know. That's why he didn't laugh at that. See, told you you've not been on Facebook. Somebody said that to me yesterday.
Oh, who
nobody knows. Yeah.
Wow. Well, they sound like a bunch of people.
And he reminds me very much of Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic, the Tiger King.
I've never seen that.
You've not watched the Tiger King? I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. Why not? You should watch it. It's brilliant. It's the best thing on Netflix.
I know of the mullet, okay? I've seen the mullet.
It's the best thing on Netflix.
How dare you say such?
It's better than Trailer Park Boys.
Well, yeah, but
no, EastEnders is not better than Trailer Park Boys. As soon as I had a choice not to watch EastEnders, I have not watched EastEnders.
I know, boys. I'm not the same boat. I was just making a comparison.
Whereas I go out of my way to watch
trying to make now.
Trailer Park Boys. Well, it's like.
Yeah, but it's not
addictive.
It's I can't stop watching it. It really is. And it's rubbish. It's absolute pap. It's terrible writing. It's terrible acting. It's terrible jokes. And I can't stop myself from watching it.
Yeah.
It's like watching Clocks. The original Kevin Smith movie.
There was something we were watching recently that was actually legitimately funny. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, Kung Pao. It's
no.
On Netflix. No, it's on. No, it's not. It's on Disney Plus. And it was Stars. That messed up. parody kind of kung fu movie.
No, that's not what it was.
Oh, it's genius! You gotta watch that. He gets nunchucks out of. I nearly said it. He makes nunchucks out of gerbils or something.
Gerbils.
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah. No. I'm asking T, but she's looking at me like I'm an idiot. Yeah. Silly film. Was it Kung Pao? It was weird. Yeah. They took an old like Chinese kung fu movie from like I don't know, the golden era of kung fu movies, and they spliced themselves into it somehow and made a whole story with it in a movie. It was really messed up and really weird, but really hilariously funny. And he somehow makes some nunchucks out of some gophers or gerbils or something ridiculously stupid like that, and it's absolutely hilarious. And I suggest you watch it.
Okay.
It's on Disney Plus. Oh.
I said something to Karen about programs that we watch, and I'm like, do you not think that...
Oh, I'm not...
No, you were earlier.
My podcast.
You were earlier. It came up saying me.
I know, it was. I pressed the button.
Karen said to me... I said to Karen one day, do you not think a lot of the programs we watch have people smoking certain drugs in them? She's like, no. A lot of the programs Elliot recommends have people smoking drugs in them. I'm like, oh, I never thought about it like that.
No.
Sometimes you just need a woman to cut through all the BS and see the stuff that's going on that the men's are way too dense to figure out themselves.
We did watch How High the other night, I must admit, but that's not the point. Oh my gosh, you're on PTGforza. Amanda's now in the PTGforza.
Oh, brilliant.
Discord.
That'll be fun for her.
Yeah, she's there to keep an eye on me. Okay. I am now podcasting again, but I'm not actually. I don't have my phone up or anything.
So I need to fix the light edge along the bottom because it looks a bit naked. Like the rest of the sausage roll looks really nice, and then the bottom of it looks like somebody forgot to dress it. Raw sausage meat is leaking out the bottom.
Oh, that lovely paste.
Yeah, it's kind of. It just needs a bit of colour at the moment, but it looks a bit pink at the bottom. And I want to say it was well done to PTG Fox for animating the Pride Flame that PTG posted over the weekend. Yeah, it was very cool.
I really like it.
It's still on my phone because I'm the person who posted it on the Twitter channel.
Awesome. I use it as my animated lock screen.
Nice. So for the first time ever, I'm using somebody's photo of one of my liveries as my wallpaper on my phone. Now usually I don't because I like my pictures to be super high res, so it's almost like looking through a window rather than looking at a picture, if that makes sense. But this was so pretty and such a nice blue of my McLaren that I couldn't resist. So that's my lock screen at the moment. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations on that piece.
Thank you. I'm
well done. And the car looks really respectable.
I like the car. Sometimes I think it looks a bit simple, but then I realised that it was supposed to look simple. Well done, your broadcasting. It was supposed to suit the lines. I think it's one of the prettiest ones I've ever done. It's not like the most layer heavy. It's not the most super duper accurate, but I think it's one of the prettiest ones I've done.
It's definitely extremely. It works for the car.
Yeah,
you know,
it suits it.
It really does suit it. It's a nice bit.
Thank you. And the McLaren designer said that he liked it, and what he really liked about it was the kiwi on the side. And I thought, oh, I put a little kiwi on the back, like rear quarter panel. Maybe that's what he's talking about. And then he said the super fast Kiwi on the side that he's made look really big. And I realised that that's what he thinks that little those stripes on the side look like. And he is kind of right. It does look like a kiwi moving very fast. But a kiwi bird, not the fruit.
Have you... Oh, I think I'm gonna press buttons, haven't I? Oh, I'm useless, you know that. How do I make you in? Make people hear you?
I don't know. Is it blue? Welcome Stuart, welcome Fury, man. Some high tier concept here, I see. Yep, absolutely. Battlefield 42 design, where? Oh, my audio is not included.
It is now. Elliot,
well done, for the first time this year.
Turns out Elliot's not so clever. Well, no, that's unfair. I've done one since Christmas.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yes, Battlefield. I haven't actually seen any real artwork for that. I've only seen the fact that they've been DMing people, which is a bit inappropriate. Do you remember when? I'm not sure if any of you guys remember when Jaguar sent out Valentine's Day letters to prospective F-Type customers, and they got tens of thousands of complaints from women who thought their partners were cheating. Because it was all like, I want you, and I know you want me, and but it was actually an advert for Jaguar F-Type.
Oh, make
I will look at the artwork for Battlefield, and I will see if there's anything worth doing. You could have done that in the kitchen. But yes, it was suggested to me that I create a sausage roll. Here I am, creating a sausage roll in my attempt to get free sausage rolls from Greg's for the rest of my life, so I can give give them to people who like Greg's sausage roll. Yeah. I wonder what Stuzi got us for Christmas.
Mummy, that's why when we paid the Christmas, right? Oh, you put mayonnaise in it this year.
Because that's what I figured you were talking about. Yes. I created a blue livery, McLaren livery for the stream, and it has been in plenty of places thanks to Robbie and DOR Ducky. It's actually DOR Ducky's photo that I have as my current locks background. But I'm going to exclusively reveal to you guys something really cool. So exit without saving, because I already saved it, because I'm smart. And then I'm going to go to McLaren, and I'm going to show off the blue one. Get in car, because this is the car that I designed for the McLaren Forza stream, or the Forza McLaren stream. It is available to download right now, and I think it is very pretty. The shape on the side there is what the designer referred to as super fast Kiwi. What I thought you were talking about was that little Kiwi there that I put on the side because it's one of McLaren's logo. And no, he thought that was a Kiwi, which I suppose it does kind of look like a Kiwi. He liked my lines on there, which is cool. And apparently his favourite line is the one that runs over the top of that fender right there, all the way up the car to the rear wing. But they cut off my question about whether he was going to invite me and Fox to McLaren. Yeah,
I'll take that as a no then.
But they literally they cut the video so that was never asked. Yep.
Fanboys, they get it all the time.
So yes, this is the livery that was revealed on the Forza McLaren stream, which is pretty cool. And again, I think it's really pretty. It's very photogenic as well. You can take a photo of it from anywhere and it looks gorgeous. I don't know what the film was that had the story behind the Kiwi. How to make smoothies? Was that the film?
Are we talking about kiwi fruit or polish?
Well,
polish your boots. I watched that one with an army.
I've not seen that film.
That was
so this
kiwi polish.
Is the just as pretty version that will be available as a prize card that I am exclusively revealing right here on the stream right now, and will be revealed to the public on Friday. Yeah, Friday I said. So yes, I alternated some of the colours and went with a nice two-tone orange, and it's gorgeous. And this is the Spider, so you will only be able to get this livery as a prize car from myself or PTG, and yeah, it's only available for the Spider. We'll actually go for a little driver with it, with the hood down and stuff. It's really cool. Shut up, Forza Motorsport. Go away.
I'd offline already.
I have been like 90% of my time now. I play solo mode.
Depends on I've been. I know. Yeah, exactly. You know. I mean, the only bad thing about that is you're not going to get all the cars with the
yeah.
Things.
Huh. There is a PTG logo on it at the front. No, don't rewind. I pressed the one button. Cancel. Camera. Please ignore the camera settings. I've been playing with the photo mode and different liveries and stuff. Actually going to show you a really cool picture shortly. See? So yes, get entering the PTG comps. Another way to win is to post some really stunning pictures of the blue version, and if I like it, I will hook you up with this. But yes, you can only get it from me, or with by winning it through a PTG comp. McLaren is alright once you've been to their. Well, they didn't let us in, Stuart. They refused to let us in, which is why on the Forza McLaren stream that just happened, on my little video that I submitted, I asked the designer, because we have to be invited by somebody who works there, right? And the designer works there, so I asked him if he was if he could invite 2 painters to the McLaren factory once conditions allow, and Forza edited it off. Which is fair enough. They didn't want me to put their guests under pressure like that, on the spot like that. But yeah, but I'm trying to get pally with him on Instagram. He said to me to keep showing off my designs or something. What was it he said? Absolute pleasure, man. Keep us posted on your designs. I'm like, if that's not an opportunity to DM you every time I do something cool with a McLaren, I don't know what is. So maybe one day I will actually get us that invite, man. Yeah.
It's always okay.
Right, I'm gonna get out of this car because secret, and get back into the Greg's one. Well, I don't know if it'll lead to real life ones. This guy Esteban, he doesn't actually seem to be a fan of liveries. He was asked by Ali. During the stream what his personal preference was, whether he liked liveries or not, what he thought about it, and his reply was that if the owner likes it, then that's what matters. I'm like, ooh, that's a no.
Yeah. That's an easy way. That's an obvious thing. Get the hell out of
Yeah.
here. You know. What's going on?
Paint his house. Of course, it's looking good up to now. What do you expect from me? In fairness, you've known me for a while now. It's a sausage roll. And I still got more layers to put in it. I reckon I can still put another 100 layers into it and make it look superb. That's the plan anyway.
I want to see some crack black pepper.
It's Greg's. It's not
Okay.
a cracked black pepper place. It's more cracked horse meat.
Or crusty stuff on the top of the oven. We call it natural carbonated seasoning. Excuse me.
Have you ever had a sausage roll dipped in a pot noodle? No, I have not ever had a sausage roll.
What kind of depravity does your
That was Dan. He's your mate too.
Oh, that's acceptable then. That's why he froze up.
Yeah. Me, you, and Baby. Who the hell is Baby?
No one put Baby in the corner.
Forgot you grew up on a farm. Yes, I am aware. I've not seen the film.
Just because I talk to the pigs doesn't mean it. What are you talking? What's the matter, bud?
Yes, I have.
Please explain yourself.
You were born on a farm, weren't you? So.
Yeah,
Anyway, Stuart, yes. So McLaren, I don't know if you know the story. We went to the factory and at the security gate, and I even wasn't wearing my Ferrari hat, right? We went to the factory and the security guard said we couldn't go in. And I said, not even, we just want to look at the cars on display. We're not here to see secret stuff. We just want to look at the cars that you want people to see. And he's like, no, I can't do it. Like, you've got to be invited by somebody who works here. And I'm like, technically, don't you work here? And he's like, yes, but no, it doesn't work like that. And then...
So we expressed our unhappiness in more than one syllable.
No, he was very nice and polite, so I was, of course, very nice and polite.
I did it under my breath without you hearing.
So we went for a little walk and found that there is no fence that separates McLaren's factory from the big park that it backs onto.
What,
Yes.
it might be 'cause they
And technically we were trespassing. There is a map that says don't go on these areas because you're trespassing. But it gives you a fantastic view of the back of their factory where you can see all their cars on display, which is what all we wanted to do in the first place.
There was a sign and it said private, so I just didn't want to carry on reading. That's my defence. And there was no fence. We walked over it.
I do not have Ferrari socks, but when I met Officer Ferrari, I was wearing a Ferrari t-shirt, a Ferrari hat, and a Ferrari lanyard at the same time. No, she did not appreciate it. I imagine it's probably not the first time somebody's made that link between her name and some supercars. Yeah.
With her name.
What flavour pot noodle?
Banter though, is it? Oh, don't even entertain that thought, please.
Well,
Please,
I'm not
come
going to do it anyway, but it just depends on how disgusting he's being. Depends on what flavour. Bombay Bad Boy. Nah. What is wrong with you?
You
Yeah.
can eat that anyway.
Those pot noodles were only invented so you could teach your 10-year-old son what spicy really means.
what university
Yeah.
life is all about.
Are you even a fan if I don't have the socks? I don't know. I've got 2 Ferrari watches. I've got 3 4 bottles of Ferrari aftershave. I've got like 5 different Ferrari shirts now. I have a Ferrari front tyre in my living room. I mean, if that doesn't mean that count as a fan, then I don't know what does. Nope, I don't have Ferrari pants either, no. I have a hat, a cool Ferrari hat that was only available to be bought in Italy.
I'm getting a fantastic PTG shirt that's going to be
yes,
amazing.
Yeah, made in Italy.
Question: What's it like? Is it that really annoying, horrible synthetic fibre?
That depends on your definition of really horrible synthetic fibre. Yes, it's synthetic. It's like the fabric that has like breathable holes in it. It's like that. What? You're technically not. You're only allowed to move once. Yeah, it's football like football like a football top, but not quite as football-y, if that makes sense. If a football top has lots and lots of holes for breathability, this has less holes for breathability while feeling like the same type of material. But they're nice. They're not poor quality, and your stickers aren't going to come off in the wash or anything. It is like printed onto the shirt.
Wash?
Yeah, you're allowed to move once, and then that's it. You're allowed to return to the racing line, though. But yes, Max Verstappen brought in a bit more edgy overtaking performances, and when people weren't being disciplined for it, other people started being a bit more edgy, and Nikita Mazepin is just trying to kill someone anyway, I think he knows he's never going to be an F1 world champion, so he's just trying to earn notoriety by being the first person to be responsible for another guy's death on track.
But isn't he going to get called up for a Russia?
I saw something about that, but I believed it was just I didn't click on it because I refused to click on things that appeared to be clickbait.
Especially when it involves him.
Yes. Like, oh, that looks really interesting. That's designed to look really interesting. Go screw yourself. I'm not going to click on you.
I've watched enough Dave Gorman to know what's wrong here.
It is the opposite of the vegan one.
Is it
Dan, I think I haven't had an email to say your stuff is on its way, and for a bit of context, PTG Fern has not yet received his jerseys, despite the fact he was the very first person to order them way back at the very beginning of May. But it appears that the problem is with Chicago Postal Hub, not because it's lost in the post or whatever. But I hope it's not lost in the post, because there's about 150 quid's worth of team jerseys sat in that. And it's not like you can just easily replace that if it doesn't turn up. Oh, don't worry, I'll cover the cost of it. Yeah, I don't have that much money. So I'm quite upset about that. But no, it takes 2 to 3 weeks for them to then ship them. But I will say, once shipping commences, you tend to get them pretty quickly. But it takes them a while to get to that point. And postage and packaging has gone up. Has anyone in the UK had any? Yes, so PTG Russ has got his. He got it through me. and Rob has got his. He also got it through me, but Knuckles and the lads Toasty and Jamie and that, they got theirs straight from New Jersey, and they got theirs a few weeks ago now. 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
A while ago.
I got mine on Friday, just gone, and I ordered mine about 4 weeks ago. Oh, well, yours will definitely be here before Goodwood. Whether Elliot's is here before Goodwood or not, that is a different question.
I'm a man of hope
Yeah.
and blind faith.
I think it will be, but I think you'll be cutting it fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine, going.
But yes, Dano, your stuff will definitely be here before Goodwood. So I'm looking, and it looks almost done. I'm still gonna add more stuff to it though. Yeah, we don't serve vegan food around here. Like, you can't go to a vegan restaurant and ask for a steak, and you can't come to my steak restaurant and ask for a vegan option. But we do make sausage rolls. We buy them frozen from Iceland. And not the country.
What's the delivery charge on that?
Cheaper than in Jersey's.
I'll buy that for $1 a week.
And pot noodles. So we're gonna drive round to Elliot's and pick up. That'd be like an hour's drive, just to pick up some pot noodles. And I'm sure Chichester, or wherever it is that we're staying, will have pot noodles. Also, I've watched Naked and Afraid, and we're gonna be near a beach. You can definitely find food on a beach, but you have to be open to eating like ghost meals and winkles and stuff. Winkles.
Wrinkles?
Wrinkles are what you've got.
Wrinkles, I'm like, he's not me. Yeah, no, but you ain't coming near me with your fool. The plate down.
I remember that. We'll be at Goodwood eating barbecue food and stuff, and you'll be like, "Oh, has anybody got a fork?" And I'll be like, "I'm not coming near you with my fork." I like Naked and Afraid too.
I like Naked and Content. That's just me.
The one we watched most recently, there were 3 people in the group, and one of them on like the first full day,
I thought you were going to say little.
no, was having a little cry because the other 2 had gone off to go and like find some food or whatever, and they'd left him by himself, and he felt like the third wheel, so he had a little cry. Mate, it's one day. One day. Naked and Afraid is decent. My paint job is a pastry basher. Cool. Sending them out in the sea. Yeah, okay, I'll give that a go. Don't mind. Be entertaining stream anyway, will it? Ah, pasty. Yeah, same here. One of the things I like to do is you're watching them and they're like, "Oh, we can't find any water," and then you get up and go and run yourself a glass of water from the tap. I can. The thing is, you don't even get like 10 grand for doing it. Greg's pasty. Well, this is a sausage roll, but they are related to pasties, I would imagine. What came first? The roll or the pasty? Cornish pasties. Cornish pasties. Real Cornish pasties are really good. They're quite spicy though, like with black pepper. If you're not expecting it, it can be a bit much, but they're really good. As long as you're not a vegan, well, I don't mind. Dan, you really are bloody weird. Next you'll be adding pineapple to your burgers and your bacon sandwich and stuff.
Interesting.
Well, I thought people add pineapple to gammon, don't they? So bacon's not that different. Why does a pasty have a crust, rolled up crust one side? So that the old...
So that people could eat it without putting carbon and coal onto the food. They could eat it with dirty hands.
I was gonna say, so the old women that make them can still
my.
smoke while they're doing it. Yeah, I know it's for minors. I knew that.
Well, I just wanted to give a sensible answer and a serious moment there.
Sensible and serious. How long have you been away? This is not the Stuzi and Fox Show.
This is for the miners out there.
Miners. How many miners do you think watch the Stuzi and Fox Show?
Well, we should encourage lots of miners because we live our lives like the underground, and it's a family-friendly show for all the children. So yes.
I know the weather's been really you're at work and you look outside, and the weather's been really nice, and it's beautiful outside, and I'm right by the waterfront where I work as well, and so you can see the beautiful river and the nice museums and stuff, and then you get outside and all you want to do is go home so you can put the Xbox back on. Sit inside and do nothing.
That sounds like a plan. I like doing things. I can do that all day long.
I don't do nothing, but to other people it would seem like I'm doing nothing.
To my family it seems like I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
I generally am doing nothing. I'm not saying I'm lazy, but you know, I'm
Allergic to being busy?
sorry, I got a kid trying to talk to me. No, not at the moment, honey.
That you are not lazy, but you are allergic to being busy.
Yeah, I'm forgetful, that's what I am, and that's my excuse. My mind is not my own.
Artificially forgetful?
Nope, it's genuine. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing.
I think this orange colour is a bit too bright, too orangey.
You know, it's like I said to you, I'm going to Goodwood. It's like you, like, oh yeah, what about travel? I don't know.
Oh yeah, Dan, I got Elliot to sort out his own travel. How good is that?
Yeah, I did that. That's impressive. I got hold of Coops and stuff saying, yo, can I get a lift? Like, yeah, sure. It's really that easy. Let's do this whole communication, social media thing a bit more often.
I'm gonna call that. Do you know what? It doesn't look great. It doesn't look like my Big Mac looked. On the stream, on the stream picture, it looks real. But on my screen, it looks like I've made it out of a textured shape instead of built it properly. Which is what I've done, but that's because all the pastry is layered in different colours and blah blah blah, but it's just... In low quality it looks fantastic, but in high quality it looks rubbish.
Put it on the car really, really small.
I can smell tomato sauce, so it's kind of like I am in the room with a sausage roll.
Paint some.
No, because I couldn't make it look not disgusting.
Okay, mustard, mayonnaise.
that mayonnaise on your trousers, or are you just pleased to see me?
No, it's mint sauce, I just told you. It's toothpaste staining.
Yeah, with coops, yes. With coops. I'm telling you, I am not dipping my sausage roll in anything. Except tomato sauce. And if nobody brings tomato sauce, I'm going home. I'll walk home.
Dare ya. Yeah, but I'll do it after okay? I'll do it from when I get to the end of the
I'll
road.
bring tomato sauce myself to make sure I don't have to walk home.
I'm going to stop at my Burger King on the way.
Good. About time you did something.
Good.
So, the first night is beef tacos that I'm going to be making. Chipotle beef tacos. And then we're going to have a barbecue. And also, we're going to get pizza delivered to the campsite. For old time's sake.
You are far too organised.
Me and Dan, I told Dan that like 5 weeks ago.
5 weeks ago, I did know.
5 weeks ago, you were still going, I haven't got my ticket yet.
5 weeks ago, I don't know where I was.
That looks like sausage rolls. You cannot tell me that doesn't look like 3 sausage rolls sat next to each other. That. I'm going to put a 4th one because I'm pretty sure you get 4 for like £2.50. You haven't what?
I want you to choose me.
Hello?
Hello?
What? No, Dan. You haven't got. You got ticket. You actually haven't got a ticket. I thought you got your tickets. I thought you got them already. Did you get them last year? Because I know Fox didn't get any, but did you get them last year?
I got mine. I'm doing fine.
I can only have 5 sausage rolls on the side because of the later count.
But anymore when you start to feel sick, I'm like, fine.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, so if you got 2021s, you will definitely be getting 2021 ones. Now it's just about strategically placing the sausage rolls in a pleasing way.
You do one with the bite taken out of it.
Not yet, but they are on a Vauxhall Corsa. Someone suggested earlier that they should be on a Corsa, and I had a look through all my cars and decided that really there wasn't a better car for it. Yes, remember you got confirmation that you had changed your address. So I wouldn't stress about it too much, although I might give them a phone actually. I should do one in Spec Ops gear as a tactical sausage roll. Yeah, I could do that. Hunting the vegans.
What?
Give him arms and legs and stuff. A couple of googly eyes, that would be brilliant with it. Yeah, pepperoni sausage roll.
Do you share my pepperoni so you can quickly stick your hand sticking head and toe out?
Yeah. That'd be funny. So we've got sausage rolls on a car. We now need to figure out what we're going to do with the rest of the livery. I'm probably going to put a round sticker on there that says 4 for £2.50. The bees and cheese melt are quite good from Greg's, but they are also nuclear hot.
Yeah, but they are by far
Yeah,
the best.
the
Even better
cheese
than
and onion pasties used to be better than they are now.
Never gone with a cheese and onion pasty. It always seemed to like.
It's not.
All that onion.
All that cheese messes it up for healthiness, believe me. That looks like somebody has photoshopped sausage rolls onto the side of a Vauxhall Astra at Corsa. Yep, I'm happy. Right, I'm going to take a minute to get a drink, so I'm going to put you guys on mute.
Hello, mute. So, yes. Good evening, boys and girls of a Twitch's disposition. I am PTGforza, and I am painting Liu Kang from the Mortal Kombat. It was always my favourite character, but I started making his own specials. I'm thinking about doing that toasty head that we used to always put up. Then that might get Toasty too excited. So I don't know what I'm going to do. All I know is I saw Stuzi and Kerry painting Mortal Kombat characters. I want to join that party. Here I am, trying to muscle in, ride on their coattails, I thought. Just for old time's sake, don't you know? So, oh, I got a cup of coffee down here. I do like to slurp a nice cup of coffee down the microphone, because that's just really friendly and warming. Do you know what? He's not looking too bad for a couple hundred days and a couple of hours. And there's parts where I've got to play around with, obviously, but yeah, he's not doing too bad. I ain't done this in a while, you know. Good to be back, apparently. Excuse me. So, I don't have chat up or anything. I'm absolutely useless. I'm terrible at this streaming malarkey monkey. I really should try and do that. We will have a chorus in chat that says, "Edit, you're an idiot." Just because. All the time. Get up is one. Here's Stuzi. Over to Stuzi chat. Oh, actually, no, he doesn't look very good, doesn't he? That's terrible, Elliot. My TV looks okay. Turns out it doesn't look okay. What the hell am I doing? I is a useless. I is a no good. All out of practice. It's... What do we do? That's red out. There's a big red culprit. Don't like so much red. Oh, and God for that, people getting bored. They're always
I think if people can put up with me for
with the stills.
13 weeks or however long it's been, I think they can put up with you for a few minutes.
Yeah, but they'd rather not.
Give you a song. I've got a song playing. Music should be playing.
How do we choose songs?
You can't choose them, but I have a music player on my stream. Yeah.
Really? I'm watching
You have to turn the music. No, you have to turn it up, and you should be able to hear some music.
Well, if I did that, you'd start screaming at me. Oh,
I will shut up.
Okay. Would you really? Because that would be, you know, we could mark these occasions.
Oh, you were meaning for Fox to sing? Well, he's only allowed to do it when I'm not here, so blew his chance now.
Dude, you don't want that. I mean, I could do it for you if you want. I mean, I'd be banned from singing offline many a time. I don't mind taking another.
Twitch will mute him.
Now. Twitch will give me a recording contract. What's he talking?
You know, Twitch muted Metallica over the Super Bowl. I think it was when they were playing. No, it wasn't even the Super Bowl. They were playing some kind of charity gig thing, and it was being broadcast on Twitch. And Twitch muted Metallica playing their own song because of copyright laws.
Okay.
Like, what else would you put on a Greg's livery?
Gulp sale. Donuts. Ketchup.
Not putting ketchup on it.
Put one in batter and deep fry it. Go on, dare you?
No.
Crumbs.
Crumbs.
Crumbs are an absolute guarantee when eating sausage roll or even going near a sausage roll.
Yeah, my wife said the paper bag. I'm having a look at that just now.
The scrunched up one.
Maybe. What I might do, see if I can manipulate.
They hand out napkins like you.
I might be able to manipulate my fudge packet into a bag of Greg's.
I've heard that a few times in my life. And how are you going to manipulate your fudge
Well,
packet?
take it and then change it to white and add the Greg's logo on it instead of the Tesco's Finest stuff, and then I've got a creased, folded, shaded bag type thing. But I 100% guarantee you that it's not been imported already, which means I won't be able to retrieve it unless I've already got it on a livery. I might have it on a livery.
Have you not got one of those new fangled
Nope.
super duper ones yet?
Oh, I've got it! It's there! Woohoo! Right, I'm going to put that on the top so I can work on it a bit. Right, so I need to change it to white. Get rid of the fudge. And I will just want to point out the dents in this paper are actually created, photorealistic, created by Misty. Which is true. The picture
true.
I used for reference was Miss T's hand holding the bag.
Yeah, that's not the first bag she tried holding.
Okay.
She was just a ground monster. It was Cookie Monster with fudge, you know what I'm saying?
No.
There was many victims and they all worked at Tesco.
No.
Nelson, Jade to the Rock.
Yeah. Okay.
Indeed.
Bag looks really rubbish. It's like somebody put absolutely zero effort into making it.
Get a poo bag.
Not quite, but I'm gonna see how it looks on the side of the car, and I imagine not great. Yeah, not great. Shading's too dark. I need to reduce that. Put a shadow underneath it. Oh, and I still need my 4 for £2.50 sticker as well. I wouldn't mind putting a cup on it, but I don't have it in me to build a cup from scratch tonight. Don't know what that's there for, or that. You can go too. I think that's that. Looking for the dark section near the top. It's too dark. Group that. Well, the white looks not bad. Put it behind the Greg's thing. What if we move that and put that there? Maybe. Sausage rolls. The sausage rolls look great. I'm really impressed with them. I don't know if how it competes, if it could compete with my Big Mac. Just tonight. I like did the outline earlier, but just tonight. I was supposed to be doing my Venom livery, my Carnage livery, but the people voted, and what the people wanted to see was the sausage. People love the sausage.
Curious.
Yeah. I wish I could tell you more about my my encounters with people this week, but I'm not the type of person to sit and badmouth people on stream.
Well, that's no fun,
Yeah,
is
the thing is, it's a bit of gossip and a bit scandalous, and it would be a great story to tell you, but I'm not about to sit here and besmirch others on stream. It is because I got some critical feedback about my liveries as well. In fact, yours too. But because he was aimed at me, I assumed he was talking about me. But I got some critical feedback about how my livery was pants. Yeah.
Awesome. I know mine are rubbish, but then I'm an animator.
It was mine that the person was talking about. But it was amusing. Not as amusing as yesterday's drama, but it was still amusing.
Are they a known person?
Who? I don't mean that as a joke.
Well, that we talked about just now.
Which one? Number 1 that happened on Sunday, or number 2 that happened yesterday? Oh, he wasn't complaining about you, he was complaining about me. But that was, what was the question? Oh, is he known? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Well, I got that sorted. I deleted the post off Facebook.
Oh well, I'm not going to reinstall Facebook just for that. So
Yeah, but I'll send it to you. Don't have to make it like complicated, do you? I can't wait till Goodwood though. It's gonna be great. I've told my work that if it's up to them if they want to put me on the road or not, but I'll be in a different country. I'm gonna see if.
You like that?
What?
Have you near my screen?
Bring it up on my phone, but I only have 18% battery.
You know, it's funny.
Oh yeah, it's
Really
not
good
bad
on it,
actually.
It doesn't look good at all.
Oh crap! I can hear my own voice. Yeah,
What on my TV looks
that's the
great.
problem I had with the sausage roll. On the screen, it looked fantastic, but on my screen, it did not look as fantastic. But on the car, it's small and you can't see the bits that I used to put it together, and therefore it looks fantastic. Oh my god, there's a black square coming out the back of his head.
This is how I am, mate.
Yes, I did, yeah. And the first incident, shall we call it, on my socials this week could have been actually quite a negative experience had it not worked out my way in the end. And the second one was just amusing. Yes, well done, man. Yep. Good to have you here, man. Live from Australia. I don't think the Australians have Greg's. Right. Google search. Greasy fingerprints.
I got kids that can do that for you.
Images. Right. Well, it kind of already looks that way. See. That shape should do. No. Yep. Morning to you, Rue. Hope you're doing well. It's great to have you here, man. So, this is going to be my greasy fingerprint.
Holy monkey me, we got 5 minutes left.
Yeah, because it was about past when I went away for a little while.
Oh, I haven't been checking the time at all.
It's good though.
Join this moment.
It's like when you were being at work and you've not noticed that 4 hours have passed.
I've always noticed when they win.
Gets to the point sometimes. Go on.
I always found it really unfair when
Yeah.
they put windows.
Can you see everyone else just... Yeah,
This is what you could be
that's
doing.
what I was referring to earlier on. You see such a nice day, people out driving and and walking and cycling, and I get the chance to be outside myself, and the first thing I do is get in the car, drive home, sit in the house.
You know, you'd be walking down the street, there'd be women on their periods.
What the fuck, man?
Down the roads. Just like, yeah, pardon? Don't you say that.
You apologise as well.
Well, I'm referring to advertisement stereotypes. Do you know, it's a nice day where women on their periods start roller skating down the street being pulled by dogs. It's what the adverts are about. No? Stop your magnums.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And on that, we shall be finishing very shortly.
At least I didn't swear. At least I didn't swear or cause offence to people. This is family friendly.
Oh yeah, I'm sure people come and hang out in the Stuzi and Fox Show to hear Fox talking about ladies having their monthly cycle.
Leading for a whole weekend, not
right,
dying.
We're more respectful than that, Fox.
Shoot, I've come to the wrong week.
No, you didn't.
Sorry. Please don't take any offence by what
Rob,
I said.
no, you didn't hear someone swear.
I upset someone. He did. It was him, not me. Him. The other little guy on the other end. It was him. He said the F word.
I don't recall that. No. No.
That doesn't count.
I've used that defense many times in court. Apparently, ignorance is not a defense.
But it is bliss. I'm gonna paint a body for a car.
You are gonna get hung, drawn, and quartered in the community, my friend.
But believing in commercialistic
because
values,
it's a
I mean,
sensitive female-only subject, and people could be offended by your portrayal and comments.
Really wrong, but I chose to hold my mouth just then. Okay, I really did good on that one.
And luckily for you guys, the Stuzi and Fox Show will be over in less than 3 minutes.
Oh, you no longer have to put up with my stereotypical masculine rubbish.
No.
Is that what you're going to say?
But just be careful. And on this week,
It's what the TV adverts
no, sorry, I don't need to go there. I just noticed that during the Formula 1, a lot of the TV adverts, well, it tends to be the first one after the program has gone on to an advert, is about ladies putting things in places properly. No, after that.
Okay.
But that is something I have noticed. But F1 is supposed to be an equal opportunity sport. There's just as many women that watch that sport as men, and therefore the advertisement should suit them as well. But yeah, you can just see us all going around picking up our Rolex, right? Using that workflow app, driving around in our Aston Martins on our periods.
Oh yeah, work day.
I try to ignore that promo as much as I can, just because it's so. Formula 1's supposed to be like blue chip sponsors, you know, Rolex and UBS and stuff like that, and they're what, like an app to help you be more efficient. I don't know, because I don't care.
I'm guessing it's like
integrated. Yeah. But it's not F1 standard for advertising.
It's HR, finances, and planning. That's what it is.
You subliminal messages. Do you know what? F1 should be really careful about subliminal messages. I did notice during Baku, every single shot on the track has massive advertisement sponsors right on your eye line. And I know we've been watching Formula One and motorsport for years, and they all have sponsors at the side of the track. But I mean, like everywhere that was visible that wasn't the middle of the track was covered in that Armco sponsor. And it's where your eye goes, not the car that's just slightly below. It's like the camera is. And do you know what else annoys me about F1's promo stuff, sponsor stuff, is their fake billboards. The computer generated Poker Stars ones. So sometimes when the camera is like looking at a specific area of the track where the cars are going past, they will superimpose Poker Stars as a sponsor over like some boards at the side of the track. That annoys me. Why is it not just there if it's that important?
Everyone has become so subliminal for me lately. Every time it comes on, I want to go out for a stroll.
Right, that is it for us. Sorry to anybody that might have been offended.
Which is quite funny.
The sausage rolls are looking fantastic. Like, they look great.
Luke Kang's not looking too far away.
Good.
Good. Very nice.
Good. But yes, so I've just got to figure out what else I'm going to put on the livery. And then that'll be it, shared and saved. I decided if I was going to paint a Corsa, I'd be as well properly doing it up. So it's like 600 horsepower all-wheel drive swap monster. And it's just this little BXR Corsa.
I think I put Daniel Florey. I can't. No, it's McGann.
You did that on the McGann on my advice. You can put some what up? You can put up some weed. Okay, and on that note, right, good night. Bye.
Ciao, ciao. Spread the love.
Wheat. Okay, thank you. Wheat.
Thank you
yes,
very
that's better.
much.
Good night.